knows you. Such a mystery. Opposite of fun till you turn the power on. Then you come out, turning up the heat. Upstairs all alone, one click for a show. Your roof is on fire, you're losing control. There's a party in your bedroom all night long. There's a lot of talk about you, 'cause there's a party in your bedroom all night long. Pretty girl, it's your show, let it go when you're alone. Live still tight, don't say goodnight.
This year's Britcham Right Royal Christmas Party, at which we are celebrating a year of great British success this year, 2012. First of all, it is not possible to put on events like the one we have today without the support of so many sponsors. And I'd like you please to recognise and give a big hand at the end as I go through, starting with our platinum sponsors, HSBC, Larasati and Marulang. Our gold sponsors, Jakarta Land, Premier Oil, Prudential. Our airline partner, Etihad. Looks like I got the flight in on time. I heard noise on that table. Our silver sponsors, Ayana Knight Frank, the British International School, Starbucks, Rolls-Royce, Lifestyle Residential. Our special category sponsors, the Cognac Toast, later, Asian Tigers, Bravo, Santa Fe. For our novelties, the Royal Bolton Group. Our photo wall sponsor, Porters. And our associate sponsors, Guardian, the Mandarin Oriental Hotel, and The Haven. A big round of applause, please, to all our sponsors to start with. I would have started by detailing a few of our honored guests. There are some here, but I won't, because this afternoon, especially, all Britcham members, all your guests, we're all honored guests.
coming here tonight. I think it's a fantastic year to be British. An absolutely fantastic year to be British. There's been a huge number of events, a lot has been going on in the UK, and a lot has been going on here in Indonesia, and particularly with our relationship between the UK and Indonesia. I do have a couple of slides. This is a quick business presentation, so I do apologise. I hope most of you had a skinful of booze already, so we can bring up the slides that I did prepare. Okay. We are Britcham. We are one of the largest foreign chambers in Indonesia. We have 240 corporate members, and we have around about 1,000 nominees. In 2012, we had 100 events with 4,000 attendees. I challenged any other business chamber in Indonesia to manage that. And I'm half Australian, so I won't comment about the Australian chamber, but there are a few Aussies here today. But let's move quickly on. 2012 milestones. Back. Where are you going? Back. Next one. Next. Okay, now 2012 milestones. We had Prime Minister David Cameron's visit to Indonesia this year. We had Lord Green, the Minister for Trade and Investment, his visit. We also had a breakfast with Lord Green and Britcham. We had President Yudhoyono's visit to the UK. We launched the RBS Smart Office at Britcham, which is going to be providing support together with UKTI for small and medium enterprises coming out from the UK who wish to do business here in Indonesia. So we're going to be providing some services to them. We conducted our second membership satisfaction survey, and we launched our first business confidence index together with Kazim Basri, the chairman of BKPM, and Mark Canning, the ambassador. Moving on to our membership satisfaction survey, I think it's probably worth us patting ourselves on the back. Last year we achieved a satisfaction of 73%, and running the survey again this year, we achieved a satisfaction of 80%. Hopefully what that shows is that you, our members, believe that we are providing the right kind of service that you need. We also launched the Business Confidence Index. Next slide, please. Which has showed UK business confidence in Indonesia at 83 out of 100, 83%. However, at the same time, we showed that the ease of doing business in Indonesia only at 65%. And moving on, looking at the investment by our members in Indonesia, you'll find that most of our members, and that's you, people here today, most members are planning to invest more in Indonesia in 2013, to hire more people, and they see that their profits are going to increase. It's a very, very positive picture indeed. Slide. I think I'm going to have to have a word with the projectionist, perhaps. Press it once. Once. He's waving something at me. Once. Oh, forget it. Come on, let's just move on. Okay. The best laid plans. What can I say? You're fired! Your chamber in 2013, looking ahead. We will be even more active than ever. We will be doing more high quality events, and we'll be delivering more value to you, our members. We'll be giving and delivering more relevance for your businesses. I'd like to thank the Ambassador, Mark Canning, and the Deputy Ambassador, also for coming here today. I'd like to thank our key sponsor, dare I say HTC, for being for helping us fund this event, and all the other sponsors who are here with us today. We are your chamber, and we are trying to adapt to your changing needs.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Shortly to become good evening, I suspect. Even a diplomat like me, who enjoys the sound of his own voice, knows when he's beaten. Following Mr. Bean, your excellent chairman, but also the BIS choir. One knows when one is beaten. But I just wanted to say a couple of things. As Haslam has said, this has been a fantastic year. It's been a fantastic year for Britain with the Diamond Jubilee, with the Olympics, and I think it's made all of us very proud. And what I took away from it is that despite all our economic doom and gloom, you saw in those events the qualities which will, in my view, bring us through. The quirkiness, the inventiveness, the drive, the sheer difference of how we go about things, the music, the pageantry, the history, but above all, that sense of creativity. And in the 21st century, those are the things that are going to drive success, and I believe that our country has those in spades, so we need to hold on to that. The second thing that was fantastic about this year, as Hassan also said, was the way the relationship between Britain and Indonesia developed. We've been talking about this for a long time, but this year we really delivered. We got the Prime Minister here, we got President Yudhoyono to London for state visit. State visit is the highest example, if you like, of the respect that Britain can accord to another nation. And although I've seen a lot of these things close up, I have never seen anything that was quite as impressive as what was delivered last month to the President and his entourage. And of course, that's not all about protocol and ceremony, it's about achieving hard outcomes in the business relationship. And in the margins of those visits, we saw some really big deals signed. We've seen an agreement for Indonesia to send 150 PhDs to the UK. We saw multi-million dollars signed. We saw 8 or 10 agreements between British universities and comparators in this country. We saw the trade talks, which are helping to address some of those difficulties that were reflected in the Britcham survey. We saw our first energy dialogue. So we've seen the platform constructed to really take this relationship forward. So it's been a great year for Britain. It's been a great year for Britain and Indonesia. And I think it's also been a great year for Britcham. I applaud everything that Britcham has achieved, its board, its members. I think you've done a fantastic job. So I will leave it there. I wish you a fantastic gathering today. I wish you the happiest of Christmases. And I would ask you to rise to your feet to toast Britain and Indonesia.
It'll be my pleasure to introduce you to a very, very special guest. We have with us one of those successes, a gentleman's name, Eko Yui Irawan, who is with us this afternoon. And we'll just watch a 1-minute clip of Eko.
Too soon.
Vegas at the London Olympics 2012.
Coast. 27 years. 1985. Originally, Lane Moody was doing the toast up here in 1985. In 1999, it became Asian Tigers. Lane Moody doing the toast. 3 years ago, it became Asian Tigers Mobility doing the toast. So keep track of that. I promise we won't change names again. I promise. Each year I have to do something else to post, which is a bit of a challenge. But you know, this year I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, it's amazing. In 1998 and 1999, when the economy crashed and things went way down, you look at today, and you look at how we've recovered from that, and who's in this room, and who's involved with the recovery of the economy, and what's going on in Indonesia in 2012. So this year, I thought, you know, with what's going on and who's involved, and a lot of people in this room are involved, I'd like to toast in the new year, this time a little different, to all of us in the room, the Indonesian business community and the expats elect in 2012, to the recovery of the economy and to good years ahead. 2012. Cheers and Merry Christmas. Thank you. Coast. 27 years. 1985. Originally, Lane Moody was doing the toast up here in 1985. In 1999, it became Asian Tigers. Lane Moody doing the toast. 3 years ago, it became Asian Tigers Mobility doing the toast. So keep track of that. I promise we won't change names again. I promise. Each year I have to do something else to post, which is a bit of a challenge. But you know, this year I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, it's amazing. In 1998 and 1999, when the economy crashed and things went way down, you look at today, and you look at how we've recovered from that, and who's in this room, and who's involved with the recovery of the economy, and what's going on in Indonesia in 2012. So this year, I thought, you know, with what's going on and who's involved, and a lot of people in this room are involved, I'd like to toast in the new year, this time a little different, to all of us in the room, the Indonesian business community and the expats elect in 2012, to the recovery of the economy and to good years ahead. 2012. Cheers and Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Join me in giving them a big round of applause and a thank you for everything they've done, not just today, but this year. Move on with the final part of the raffle.
Get it poppin', hot tamale, dirty bass, we so bad about it. Too legit, we can't quit the party. Super freaks, no Illuminati. So 1, 2, hit the booty.